Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Azhar Grisha from 8.2. Today I will speaking about English material. So you can use self-taught English learning materials to deepen your skills in English. If you want to have a career, English is one of the skills that you must inevitably have to have well. The reason is that competition for jobs and careers today is increasingly global. So, even in companies from Indonesia, or especially teach-based companies, your competitors are no longer just Indonesian citizens. Even if you want to have a career instead, own a company or government career, government agency, you are required to have a curtain started in English. And then the good news is learning English is actually not as difficult as you imagine. You can even learn it yourselves and with some of the following self-taught English learning materials. And then also the materials is like the tenses material. Tenses are the most basic in material you need to understand. And then English is not like Indonesian language, like where the sentence structure and even the words are not different, even though the sentence are used to refer the different times. And then the example like past, present, and the future. So, for example, the sentence is I was going out for dinner has the meaning I was going out to dinner the night before. So, the meaning of before here can mean last night, the night before, and so on in the past. So, meanwhile, the sentence I am going out for dinner means I am going out to dinner right now. If you use I will going out for dinner, it means I will going out for dinner. There are 16 tenses that you can understand and also learning in yourselves. This English material will really help you understand what native speakers mean. You will become more sensitive to the words spoken by native speakers. The reason is the pronunciation or the including accent of native or of the native speakers is different from the pronunciation of the majority of non-native speakers. So, the listening is self-taught English material which is quite challenging. Generally, you need a tutor to help you understand more quickly. However, if you want to learn on your own, you need a lot of references to really master it. In general, there are 4 levels of listening material. First is basic listening, namely listening to the simple vocabulary. And then the second is referential listening, namely the listening to short conversation, or you can also practice using songs. I'm sorry if the video is cut because my memory is full. So we will continue. The third is inferential listening, namely the listening to long and relatively complicated texts. And then the last or the fourth is literary listening, namely listening to short stories with the aim of knowing the moral value of the text being read. I think it's enough for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.